Hello, Fresh Start fam. Welcome back to my channel. My name is April and this is April's Fresh Start Budgets. Today, we are going to get started on our goal of putting $10,000 into our emergency fund between now and the end of 2026. I am so excited. Let's get started. All right, let's count our money and see how much we have today on this beautiful day. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 300. So we have $300. We are going to be putting $150 of that into our emergency fund. And the way that we are going to do that is in two ways. We are going to do a 100 envelope challenge, a randomized 100 envelope challenge, and we are going to do scratch off challenges or regular savings challenges for the rest of it. So the way that I am going to do this, I have my beautiful Skelly binder from Dawn over at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. And in this binder, I have a 100 envelope challenge. This is available on my Etsy. Normally it comes as an 8.5 by 11 size, but I shrunk it down to the A5 size so that I could put it in the binder. So this is a regular 100 envelope challenge. After you filled all 100 envelopes, you will have saved $5,050. For the other $4,950, I have totaled $4,950 worth of savings challenges, and I am going to go down the line and scratch them. And once I complete one, I will take another one from the bag, but everything between here and this bag totals $4,950 worth of savings challenges. So once we complete everything in this binder, we will have $10,000, and I am so excited. So the way that we're going to do our 100 envelope challenge is we're not going to do week one or, day one, $1, day two, $2. We actually have this Boston Terrier bag, and I took these discs. They are the type of discs that are for the Erin Condren Happy Planner type of thing. And I put a sticker in each of the discs. Now, one side is 17, the other side is 67 because the numbers are 50 apart. So if let's say I have $150 and the first number that I draw is number 67 here, I obviously can't do number 67 and number 99 within my budget for that week. So I have the option of flipping it over and doing the lower number. So that just gives me a little bit of versatility here, but we're going to get to all of the numbers eventually. If I can do 2 every week, I will finish this in a year. So my goal is to pull 2. Now, again, if I pull a really high number and then the next number is really high and I already did the small number, then maybe I will just do 1 for that week, but we're going to see how we do. I also, in tomorrow's video, I normally don't do a video on Sunday, but I will have a video tomorrow that will be side hustle stuffing, and I will be able to do 1 or 2 of these in that side hustle stuffing. So make sure you guys come back for that. All right, without further ado, let's get started. We are going to put $150 on the calculator. All right, so that is what we're going to put into our emergency fund every week. So let's go ahead and draw our very first of the little discs for our 100 envelope challenge. I want to start with a high number. So 51 or 1. I want to start with a high number, and of course, I get the lowest number possible. Only me, I swear. Only me. Okay, so we're definitely doing 51. Let's see what the other number is. Unless I get 100 right now, and then I will do 1 and 100, but I highly doubt I will. Okay, I have 63 or 13. So let's do... you know what? 13 is actually my lucky number, so that's kind of cool that I drew that on the first week. So let's do 51 and 13. So we will do the 51. Each of these envelopes is numbered. I am going to just color in the little heart on the envelope to show that it is closed. So we did number 51, And we have number 13. Okay, so minus 51 minus 13. That means we have $86 left to go for today. So now because we need to do the number 63 and we need to do the number 1, I'm gonna put these numbers back in there. Once I have completed each POG or disc completely, do you guys remember POGs from like the 90s? That is very much dating me there. Once I complete each of the discs, I will withdraw it from the thing, from the pouch. But right now we can put those back in there. So let's go ahead and we will take what is that, $64 and put that in this first envelope. Once I hit $100, or not 100, I think 500 in here, I'll pull it out and put in a placeholder, but 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so 51 plus 13 is 64. So we have $64 going into this first envelope, and we have officially gone underway with our 100 envelope and our emergency fund. That is so exciting. I absolutely love it. All right, so $64 going in there. So now we have $86 to do the rest of our challenges. Now we are gonna get started on, and we'll just go in order as we go through the book. And if we can come around, we will. And I do have a catch-all at the back just in case we end up with a couple little bucks here or there. All right, so we're going to do this perfect savings, and this is from our friend Trish over at Wild Everest. So same rules that will apply with my other binder that I was doing, which is if I scratch a 5 or lower, I'll scratch again. If I scratch, well, actually lower than 5, I'll scratch again. 5 or higher, I'll just move on. Okay, that is a 15. And this is a save 75, so I can't do like mystery since I had to totally calculate the numbers. I couldn't do like mystery saving ones. So I do know the totals on every one of these. And then if I get to like the next challenge is Liz and Less, where I could either do the low number or the high number, I always went when I was totaling the number with the high number. All right, so we're gonna put 5, 10, and 15 into this one. I'm going to subtract that 15 from here. Okay, so we have 71 left, and we'll put this in here. All right, so now we're going to go to a Liz and Less challenge. I think this one is super cute. This is Road Trip. I kind of like this one because it is also an indication of the way that I am doing this challenge, where it's slow and steady wins the race. The bottom number is 150, so I calculated the largest number, which is the 150. So let's go ahead and we will do the top number that they have. Let's see, we have a 20 here, so let's go ahead and do that one. We have a little adorable snail, slow and steady wins the race, $20 going into this one. And then we are started on that one. So let me subtract 20 from our calculator. Okay, so we're at 51. The next one is from Save with Judy. This is the Candyland challenge. I thought this was super cool imagery. I love this game, Candyland, but I absolutely love this image of like a candy castle. This is out of $100, so let's see what we get. Okay, we have a 10. And then as I finish these challenges, I will put that money into the emergency fund. Instead of getting to a certain amount and then putting it in, I'll put it in once the challenge is completed. All right, so $10 in that one. Let's go ahead and subtract $10 on our calculator. So 10, so we have 41 left. Okay, the next one is from Budget with Carly. This is the honey and lemon challenge. I thought this was super cute. It is a save 75. So we'll go ahead and do this one right here. That is a 7. Okay, so we have 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so let's subtract the 7. And we have 34 left. All right. So this challenge is from our friend Lisa Grateful Me over at the Happy Mailbox Co. I got this for making a purchase in her Etsy. And this is a adorable little strawberry shortcake challenge. Each of these strawberries is worth 10. So let's go ahead and we'll just do one today. I may do more in the future, but since we are just getting started, I kind of want to showcase all of the challenges that are in the binder. So we'll just color in one of these adorable little strawberries today. So I also tried to pick a nice variety of challenges. Like I have sticker challenges, I have scratch offs. Can't do roll and saves, unfortunately, when I am trying to know the exact amount, but I tried to do a nice variety of challenges. Like we have scratch offs, this is a coloring, and then sticker challenges. So, all right, $10 going in, 5 and 10. Put that right there. Okay, so we're gonna subtract 10. Okay, means we have 24. The next one is saving is a bright idea, and heck yes it is. This is a save 65 from our friend Ren over at Mischief Managed Budgets. And since she helped me save for my emergency fund last year, I absolutely knew I had to have some Ren challenges in here. I thought it was super cute with this one with the light bulb. So let's do this little heart light bulb. That one is cute. And that is a 10 right there. Okay, so we'll put in 5 and 10. All right, so let's subtract another 10. So we have 14 left. I don't know if we'll be able to make it all the way through, but we will try to get as far as we can. All right, this is a Focus on the Good challenge from Plan to Save Designs, our friend M over there. This is a save 50, so let's go ahead and do one of these. That is a 5. Oh, that's cute. There's a little camera underneath there. That is adorable. All right. So we'll put 5 in here. Okay, so we'll subtract 5. We have $9 left. Okay, so this one is from our friend Jerry over at One Frugal Introvert. She was one of the first people that I was watching when I got into budgeting, and she supported my channel when I started my channel. I miss the heck out of Jerry, but I know that she is thriving and doing amazing out there because she is an absolute amazing person. So this is a save 378 with all these amazing dice. So technically we can do dice challenges, we just can't do roll and saves. So let's, okay, sorry, I had a child come in. My oldest came in. He was taking the dogs to go outside to go to the bathroom. So, all right, so we will go ahead and do a few. Since I only have $9 left, I'm only gonna roll one dice right now. Next time I might do multiple dice, but for right now, I'm just gonna do one. Okay, and we have a 2, so we can color in a 2. Okay. So if we subtract 2 from there, that leaves us with 7. Since a roll would be top would be 6, I could go again, but yeah, let me actually just stop there. That way I can show you guys all the challenges that are in here. So we'll just put 2 in today, into this one. Challenges like this where it's 378, that helps with the big chunk of the money there. So this will be a great one. I love that one. All right, so this is from my Etsy, and this is the A6 size set of Taco Bell challenges. I'm about to go beast mode on these beauties. So since we have $7 left and my catch-all back here has some 1s and 2s on it, let's just go ahead and do a 5 today. Okay, so we'll put 5 in here. We'll subtract 5 from the calculator. We have 2 left, and we'll put those 2 in our little catch-all back here. And our catch-all is from Budgeting Mom of Girls. This is a save 50, and this is 5s and 2s, so we'll do one of these 2s. I'm just gonna outline it. There we go. And we'll put in 1 and 2. Perfect. Okay, so we made it all the way through. I won't put a paper clip on it so we'll know we could start at the beginning next time. But that is our 150 and how we are going to do our emergency fund for 2020, the rest of 2025 and all of 2026. So let me know what you guys think, if you like it. If you're like, that is absolute garbage, just put the money in the savings account and we'll go from there. All right, so now we're gonna bring out our normal binder that we use on Sip Sip Save Day. And this was actually the pink binder, but the pink binder with all the challenges in it, I took out and I put them all in here because this is my favorite color. Obviously, my watch, my thing, it's my favorite color. I wanna use this color for this day. And then my pink, rose gold pink binder, I actually made a vacation binder. So when I get to my side hustle stuffings tomorrow, you will see that I will put some money into the emergency fund and some money into vacation, because those are my two favorite things to save for, one big want and one big need. And so my pink binder became my vacation binder. Okay, so I will tell you guys, I have my book challenge in here with the rest of our money. And I will let you guys know that I finished The Happy Place and I read The Last Mrs. Parrish, and The Happy Place was good. The Last Mrs. Parrish was fantastic. I really, really like that one. This is from Lemon Ivy. It is a $45 challenge. And we have a 4 here. So let's go again. And that is a 3, so we'll put $7 in here today. So The Last Mrs. Parrish is very much like a Frida McFadden book. So if you are a fan of hers, definitely check it out. I believe it is like a Reese Witherspoon book club book. So I think that means that Reese Witherspoon has the option of making it into a movie. I don't know if that's already in the works, but we will see. All right, let's get out my Naomi's challenge. All right, this is Naomi's challenge. It comes from the amazing Save with Judy. And this challenge is to raise money for a neighbor's daughter of Miss Judy that unfortunately has to make frequent trips to St. Jude's Hospital for a little 3-month-old girl. So we are putting in here every week, we're gonna do about $20. So today we'll do the 1, the other 1, so we're at 2. Okay, we'll do a 5, so we're at 7, a 3, so we're at 10. Okay, we'll do another 3, so we're at 13. Another 1, so we're at 14. And then let's do this 6, so we are at our 20. Okay, there is our $20 going into this one. Make sure you check out all of the creators. Everybody will be listed in the description box below. And then our next one is a brand new collab group play that I am doing. This is the Race to the World. So there are so many of us budgeters that are huge fans of Disney. And why the heck not? Disney World is amazing. So I thought it would be super fun if we took our favorite Disney characters and we did it as a dice game to see who could get to Disney World first as their favorite characters. So my favorite character is Carl Fredricksen from the movie Up. And this collab also features Alex from Alley Bear Budgets, and she is Winnie the Pooh. We have Bayesian Girl Budgets, our friend Kimmy over there. She is the beautiful Tiana. We have Divine Savings Co., and her favorite character is Ariel. Bookish Mama Budgets has Figment. I absolutely love, love, love Figment. I am so happy that Lindsay decided to go with Figment because I love Figment. And then we have Weekly Budgets, and her favorite princess is Miss Belle. All right, so we have all of our featured YouTubers here. This is available in my Ko-fi as a 100% freebie. We can play it one of a couple ways. We can do it where every roll we say is $1, every roll is $2, $3, whatever, no matter how many rolls we make. Or we can say that whatever we roll, that's what we're gonna save. And that is the way that I am going to do this. So my sister is talking about how for her birthday next month, she actually thinks she wants to fly to Disney and do one of the late nights at Disney that they have where they park closes, I think, at like 10, but you can get into the park, I think, at 7 and stay until like 1 o'clock in the morning. And she said that it's unlimited like popcorn and Mickey ice cream and soda. And you get so many rides that you can ride with almost like walk-on experience type of thing because there's almost nobody in the park. So we think we're going to do that for her birthday, maybe next month if we can. We have to see with kids and work schedules and everything like that. But so this money that I am saving, I am going to race to the world to pay for my trip to the world. So again, this is a 100% freebie on my Ko-fi, and you should be able to see all of these amazing YouTubers playing this games on their channel as well. All right, so let's go ahead and I am going to roll this dice 3 times and we'll see who gets their head start on racing to the world. All right, so we have a 6 weekly. Oh boy, here we go. Veronica is in the lead already. All right, with $6, let's go. Oh, okay, we have Miss Christelle. She is jumping up there with Miss Ariel. Okay, weekly, you are running away with it today. We have another 6. I'm gonna only do 3 every week. So that is 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 4 is 16. So we will do 5, 10, 15, and 16. Okay, sorry, there was a dog that was trying very hard to get back into the room to hang out with me. And I'm like, not right now, bud. All right, so we're gonna put this back in here. So make sure you guys download a copy and play with us. I would love to see everybody playing, so make sure you tag us if you decide to race with us to the world. All right, so now we are into our regular weekly challenges that we'll play every week. Well, we'll play all of them every week, but we play them in order here. So let's go to where we left off. I have incorporated a few more of the back to school collab items, so that is super fun. All right, so we are gonna get started on this one where I owe a IOU. This challenge is from our friend Jan over at Country Girl Budgets. So I owe a $1, $2, and $3 IOU in this one. So let me put that money in there. And then we will scratch one of these as well while we're here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one right here. That is a 2. Since it's under 5, we'll go again. And that is an 8. Okay, so we are gonna do $10 in here right now. And this one is out of a possible 40. So I'm actually going to take out 5 and 10 and put in a 20. And then this next one, we are going to finish up. I am so excited to see what this one saves. This one is Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is from our friend Trisha over at Wild Everest. I did this one for my anniversary. I got married in Vegas in 2012 by a Johnny Cash impersonator on purpose. Yes, it was on purpose. And we had the most fun ever. So I highly recommend you guys check that out. It is so much fun. I have a friend that got married in Vegas on purpose. It was planned, not an elopement, just like mine, by Elvis too. And she said it was absolutely so fun. All right, so we are going to finish this one up, with $5. Okay, I thought this would be a little bit more spicy on the last one, but that's okay. We're getting away easy. All right, so we're gonna put in $5. So I'm actually gonna take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and 15 and put in a 20. Okay. So we'll put this money over here. That way we can keep the change in here for more playing. And let's see how much this one saved us all together. Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada from our friend Trisha over at Wild Everest. Saved us 20, 40, 60, 65, and $70. That is absolutely awesome. I love that. We will be able to paperclip that one and put it in the completed savings challenge box. We will pull in $1 to go into the Ding 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 box at the end, and we have an open space, which I'm gonna fill in with one of the new items from the Back to School collab. This one is from Weekly Budgets. This is my baby's first day back at school. And as an 80s kid with the gremlins here, that is absolutely amazing. I love that. So we are going to put this one in there. And back to school shopping has started. I have to get Junior some new shoes. I have to get him, so I got some new socks and undies and all that type of stuff. So back to school shopping is in full swing. I need that money. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one. This is the pool party from our friend Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets. We'll scratch this one right here. That is a 4. Since it's under 5, we'll scratch our last one, and that is a 2. Okay, so we are going to finish this one with $6. Let's go ahead and pull this money out, and we will put back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so let's see. Let's put back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10, and then we'll take a 20. Okay. And then we should be able to have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I'm gonna put these singles back and take a 5. And we have the $35 that we're supposed to have. I don't know why that was so difficult for me. I probably have not had enough coffee. So you know what that means. We need to do a coffee break after I paperclip this and move it over here and add another $1 to the Ding Ding Ding. We are doing a coffee break. Okay, there we go. We have another spot freed up, so we are going to put in this one, part of the back to school collab from Jamie RN Budgets. Let's roll for back to school. That is super cute. All right, so now we're gonna do one of our little shop bonuses here. These shop bonuses are little items that you get when you buy from a creator's Etsy, and they will send you maybe a free little scratcher, or maybe a business card with a little scratcher, or maybe a little roll and save or a coloring item. So I collected all of them over the years and put them in here, and I decided that I am going to use these when I come to them, and I will add them to my IOU fund so that if I encounter an IOU, I could just draw from there instead of having an IOU that I carry to the next week. So this one is from Misfits of Budgeting. We'll go ahead and scratch one of these. That is a 9. So since it's more than the 5, we're definitely just gonna do that one right now. So we'll put in 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so we'll put this one in here. We'll finish this one the next time we come around to it. All right, so let's go back up to the beginning. We will start right here with the back to school collab. This one is from Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets. And if you want to see all the amazing creators that are in the back to school collab, I'm going to have them all in here eventually, but I don't want to have too many challenges in here because I'd really like to keep the quick wins going. So these are the members of the back to school collab, and I'm going to have, like I said, I think between 6 and 8 challenges in here at a time. And then since there's 12 creators, I can't have everybody in here at one time. All right, so the way that we're going to do this one from Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets is I'm going to have our little ducky character here, and I'm going to roll, and then that is going to tell me which one I land on, and that is how much we'll save. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll do 3, 1, 2, 3. That is a 2. So I'm going to outline this one, okay? And we'll pull up 1 and 2. Since it's under 5, we'll go again. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a 1. Okay, since we're still under 5, we'll go again. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here. Okay. That is another number 1. I think we're still under 5. We are, so we'll go one more time. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is a 2. All right, perfect. So that is a total of $6 going into this one. So we will put back 1, 2, 3, and pull up a 5. So we have $6 going into this back to school amazing game from Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets. All right, so now we are on the back to school from Budgeting with Lysandra. We have this adorable little Pooh Bear here. So let me go ahead, since we have a pretty good amount of money still, let me go ahead and do the 6 and the 4, and then we will do 2 rolls. We have a 1 and a 6. Okay, so we're gonna put $17 into this one today. So 5, 10, 15, 16, and 17. Excellent. I love how this back to school collab, the amounts on each challenge are pretty small, so we can do those quick wins. All right, we have the Ellie on Earth portion of the back to school collab. I love this aesthetic with the vintage from Miss Ellie. So let's go ahead and scratch one of these. Okay, we have a 5. Perfect. So $5 going into that one. All right, then the next one here is from Plan to Save Designs, our friend M over there. This is a coffee challenge because we can't have Sip Sip Save Day without a coffee challenge. So we already found our coffee. Let's go ahead and scratch down here. Oh, that's a 4. Since it's under 5, we're gonna finish this one today too. Let's go ahead and scratch that one. And that's a 5, so we're gonna put in $9 to finish this one up. Okay, so we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, let's see how much this one saved us all together. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, $39. Wow, that is a really good saver. $39. So we are going to paperclip this to it. That is another completed savings challenge. That is so awesome. I did not expect to finish so many today, but you know what? I believe this is the last Sip Sip Save Day before the end of the month. So I will take all of those wins so that we can put more money into our sinking funds. That is super awesome. All right, another one from the Back to School collab is this amazing one. This is from Budget with Carly. This reminds me of all those Loungefly purses. I love Disney, so I have quite a few Loungefly purses. So I thought this was super cute with the Back to School Disney backpacks, or it could be Loungefly purses. You could use this to save to buy a Loungefly purse. However you want to do it. That is super cute, and I can't wait to get started on that one. All right, so we made it full circle. We are back to the My Nice button is out of order, but My Bite Me button works just fine from our friend Jan over at Country Girl Budget. So let's scratch this one. Oh, that's a 4, so that means we're gonna finish another one. Awesome. Okay, so let's see what this one is. That is a 3, so we are finishing this one with $7. Super, super amazing progress today. I did not expect all this. All right, so we have 1, 2, and 5 makes 7. So let's see, did we get the full $40 on this one? We have 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We did it. Awesome. Okay, so $40 is going into the completed savings challenge box. And we will bring in this one from our friend Jen over at Teach Save Travel. I love the little guinea pigs. There's another $1 for the Ding Ding Ding. And I love the old style of how to write the numbers with the 1-2 step things here. That is super, super cute. All right, so we are going to start the one from Weekly Budgets. And this one, again, it is part of the Back to School collab. I was the one that printed it, laminated it, and stickered it. It does not come like that, so if you don't want to do it that way, but there's a lot of other ones in there where you just kind of mark off the number, so I thought it would be fun to kind of sticker and laminate this one. So we'll get started on this one. That is a 3. Okay, since it's under 5, we'll go again. And that is a 2, so that is a perfect $5 to get started. All right, $5 going into this one. Okay, we have our new one from Jamie RN Budgets. We will roll for back to school. Okay, that is a 3. Since it's under 5, we'll go again. And 4. All right, so we're gonna get started on this one with $7. 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so we are going to finish our next shop bonus. That is awesome. We have this one from Misfits of Budgeting. This should be a total of $30 once we finish it. Let's scratch and see. Finishing with a 7. Okay, so let's see. 5, 6, and 7. All right. So let's see if we have the official $30. 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, so we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We do. We have the $30. So I'm actually going to put this directly into the, actually, you know what? I'll put the money in here, but I'll put the actual challenge in the completed savings challenge box. That way I know to add this to the total of what we've completed for the end of the month. And then we'll add another $1 to the Ding 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 box. There we go. Okay, let's go back up. See how much money we have left. We only have $11 left, so we're quickly running out of money here. All right, so we are back to our challenge for back to school from Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets. So let's roll. I forget where we left off, but we'll just start back at the start here. 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that is a 1. Okay, move that one up. We'll roll again. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is a 2. Okay, so we're at 3 so far, so let me go one more time. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. Okay, so that is a 3. So we are at $6. So I will take a 5 and I will take this one and put this to it. So now that we are definitely not going to come around to this again, I will calculate and see how much we've saved in each one. We have $12 in this back to school from Alex over at Allie Bear Budgets. Okay, with budgeting with Lysandra, nice that we have a number 5 on here that we can select. So we will do that number 5 right there. And we will add the last $5 to this one. Okay, and let's see how much this one has in it all together. It has 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, and 22. That is awesome. Okay, and in our save for back to school with Ellie, out of $25, we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and $18. So we have 3 scratchers and $7 left to go on that one. Okay, we did not get started on this one from Budget with Carly or this one from Teach Save Travel. We did get started on this one from Weekly Budgets, and it is $5. Okay, and we got started on this one from Jamie with 7, and back to our shop bonuses. So that is it for me today, guys. I am going to put these $1, 2, 3, 4, $5 into our Ding 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 box to represent the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 challenges that we finished. So our Ding 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 box is got a picture of a cruise ship that says Dad's 80th back there behind all those Ding 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 dollars. So you'll hear that Ding 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 sound right now. And there is $5 more going towards that cruise that I am taking with my dad for his 80th birthday in January 2026. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow for a side hustle stuffing. Can't wait. See you then. Bye-bye.